Hi there, it's Coach Claudia from Novato Gymnastics. Today we're going to be learning about the different kinds of cartwheels. But first, make sure your hair is up and out of your face. Second, make sure you're wearing appropriate workout clothing. And third, make sure your body is nice and warm before trying any of these cartwheels. Let's aim for 5 to 10 minutes of movement to warm your bodies up. You can run, jump, hop, skip, anything to get your heart rate going. Now on to stretching. Starting in a rocket body with your arms glued to your ears, we're going to start with 5 backward arm circles, then 5 forward arm circles. Next we're going to crisscross our arms, giving yourself big hugs. Then you're going to clap in front and behind. And some monkeys. We're going to come back up into our rocket body and slowly press down into a squat. Try and balance with no hands, nice flat feet, and we're going to slowly go up and down onto our toes. The slower, the better, keeping our ankles and knees glued together. Now onto our wrists. We're going to start by sitting on our knees, hands on our legs, and we're going to slide our hands down onto the ground. The tops of your hands should be nice and flat on the ground with your fingers pointing towards your knees. Hold for 10. After 10 seconds, flip your hands over and slide down again. Now the palms of your hands should be nice and flat on the ground. Hold for 10 more seconds. After 10 seconds, let's roll out our wrists and we're going to do 5 firecrackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 open close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With just your hands, we're going to go up and down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's sit tall and tight in our pike. We're going to point and flex 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go point, out, flex, together. Point, out, flex, together. 5 times. Now reverse the direction. We're going to go flex, out, point, together. Flex, out, point, together. 5 more times. Let's place one hand on each side of your pike, and we're going to reach forward, and we're going to come back up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab wherever you can and pull yourself down with super straight legs and pointed toes. Hold for 5. Now we're going to come back up, shake your legs if you need to, and we're going to flex our feet and reach forward and come back up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab wherever you can and try and pull yourself down with super straight legs. Hold for 5 more seconds. Back up and bring your legs into a straddle. Sit tall and tight, knees are facing up, toes are pointed and turned out. Place one hand in front of you, the other one's going to reach up and over. This is a side stretch. If you're able to, try and look under your armpit towards the ceiling. Hold for 5. Come back up. Now place the other hand down, other hand up, and reach up and over. Hold for 5 more seconds. Come back up to center, and now place one hand on each side of one leg and reach as far as you can without moving your legs. Let's hold for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, come back up. And now let's do the other side. reach, squeeze, and hold. Next, flip over onto your tummy and push tall. This is called a seal. Make sure your buns are tight and your hips are flat on the ground. Hold for 5 seconds. When you're done with 5 seconds, come back down and reset. If you need to rock out your back, go ahead and do so. And push back up into your seal one more time. Bend your legs, and now we are in a circus seal. Your goal is to try and touch your toes to your head. Come back to center and push to one side. Notice I'm on my hands and not my elbows. Hold for 5, come back to center. Now push to the other side and hold for 5 more seconds. Come back to center one more time. Now we're going to sit back and we're going to stretch your shoulders like a kitty cat. In a previous Novato Gymnastics video, teacher Leah taught you guys how to do a cartwheel. Let's start by reviewing our side cartwheels. Start in your X or starfish. Shoulders, hips, and feet are all facing forward. Your head is neutral. We have our Hershey Kiss fingers. We're going to start and finish in our X or starfish shape. Now remember, your cartwheel has a rhythm. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on to lunge cartwheels. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my left side cartwheels. Let's start with the basics. Step 1 foot forward, bend the front leg, back leg is straight, front foot is turned out, back leg is facing forward. Your hips and shoulders are also facing forward. Ribs are in and arms are glued to your ears. This is called a lunge. Next, we're going to talk about a lever to a T shape. Let's watch one and then talk about it. Okay, let's break it down. Starting from our lunge, we are going to be reaching forward. All your weight is going to go onto your front leg. As your hands come down, your foot comes up, kinda like a teeter-totter, trying to keep a straight line from the tips of your fingers to the ends of your toes with your head in the entire time, and maintaining the square body. As you lean forward, your front leg will straighten. What we're looking for is a straight line from the tips of our fingers down to our toes. Our body should resemble a capital letter T. Let's try and start in a lunge, go into a T and back into a lunge. Let's try that a couple times and make sure you practice both sides. Now let's talk about hands, starting with our left side. In a lunge to lunge cartwheel, you're going to want T hands. Your hands are going to look like an upside down T. Your left hand is going to be turned out, and your right hand is going to be facing your left hand, pointing towards your left thumb, and you're going to be looking under your right armpit. I like to visualize that I'm doing a cartwheel on a balance beam. When I cartwheel, I'm looking under my armpit and looking at the end of the beam. Now for our right side. Your right hand is going to be turned out, left hand is going to be pointing towards your right thumb, and you are going to be looking under your left armpit. We are visualizing that we are on a balance beam, and when we look under our armpit, we're looking at the end of the beam. Let's add it all together. Lunge, lever, T hands, lever, lunge, and finish. Now that we have our side-to-side cartwheels and our lunge-to-lunge cartwheels, let's spice it up. Here are a couple other cartwheel variations you can do at home. Here is a lunge to side cartwheel. A side to lunge cartwheel. lunge from your knee, cartwheel, to a standing lunge. You can try 2 cartwheels in a row, or maybe 3 or 4. Just make sure you have enough space. You can try a one-handed side-to-side cartwheel, a one-handed lunge-to-lunge cartwheel, and a one-handed lunge-to-side cartwheel. Great job, guys. Novato Gymnastics thanks you. See you next time. Bye!